This is the Blitzwolf BW-BS7 tripod. Okay, so coming in from Blitzwolf at a whopping £15 and 32p off AliExpress, and available from other retailers as well. I believe Amazon, GearBest and the other one, Banggood, have this. It's a relatively inexpensive little flexible tripod with Bluetooth, which is quite nice. There's some specs down here actually. It's the model BW-BS7, as it says there. It's got a power supply built in with a button battery. Dimensions are that. Weight is 232 grams and the max load is 800 grams. So effectively what you can do with this is take it with you, pop your camera on it, put your camera on the top of it, and it's for action cameras, cell phones and regular cameras, obviously of a weight up to 800 grams. Nothing on that side and just a barcode on that side. So let's get it out and have a look. Okay, so there's a few things in the box, which is kind of nice. First up we have a user manual. I guess this is how to tune it into your mobile phone via Bluetooth, and the things you can do with it actually. Right, you can wrap it around stilts and that sort of thing. Then there's some non-English specifications there. No, that's Spanish. There we go. There's some English specs if you want a closer look. We've got Bluetooth version 3.0. Effective distance is less than 10 meters. Okay, alright. It comes with a battery, a watch battery for obviously powering the Bluetooth. In here we have some doohickeys. That looks like a remote control to me, quite cheap plastic, but a remote control nonetheless. Ah, that's what the battery's for. Of course, yes, that battery's for this. It's not a rechargeable battery that goes in that. Yes, that'll have the batteries built into it. Never mind. Omit that from your brains. Okay, there's a replacement battery. How useful. And in this we have a little grip for gripping your cell phone, like so. And then this obviously attaches onto the top of the tripod, and you can put it that way as well, depending on your need. That's actually kind of a nice idea if you're filming directly up, or allows you to rotate it just that bit depending on where you have this placed. Then we have a mount for well, the likes of GoPros and that sort of thing, the kind of action camera cases. I'm sure anyone who has a GoPro probably has a million of these anyway, but there's one provided which is kind of nice. And then the main event, the tripod itself. It's bigger than I actually anticipated from the pictures whenever they offered me one. So on the top we have the twirly roundy mount, and then we have a star here that allows us to wiggle that around. There's no spirit level, so you'll just have to use your eye and gumption to get it just straight. That looks relatively straight to me. Then the legs are, they click in and out, so it's either that or that. There's nothing in between, which I suppose is alright. And then you can configure these so it sits at different heights, like that. Or you can wrap it around something, like my arm, like so. So any keen photographer or selfie taker or that kind of thing is obviously going to need something like this to be able to take pictures when you're out and about. We're going to have a go at quickly just pairing this up and taking some pictures. So on here we have a very tiny little on button. that we slide across there, and we get a green light. I'm guessing it's this one here, the BW-BS7, that we Bluetooth pair with. Okay, and then back to the camera. Hey, that's really simple. It just works. Now, there doesn't seem to be much in the way of other options on this. Holding the button in there didn't take a series of shots as it would do there, and it is just a photograph. I think obviously if you turn it over to video, we've got a video recording, and the video stops and saves. Okay, so it works with most things. It's not a particularly advanced remote control. It is just for snap, 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 as you would need. Pretty handy, especially if you were to stick this up a tree or up some kind of statue or whatever and want to get a shot down on some other people and you just can't be up there doing it. This'll do it. I do particularly like that the legs are rubberish, so it's not going to slide. If you were to put this on a metal pole and clamp it round, it's not going to slide. I did have one of these ones before that was almost plastic here, and you could never get it to grip. I actually had to put pieces of blue tack in front of the legs to get it to stop from sliding. So all in, it's actually quite a nice tripod. It makes sense for anyone who is a vlogger or a photographer to have something like this, and you can even use it as a mount for the camera whenever you're actually videoing and things like that. I guess it gives almost a bit of a steady cam kind of approach, but that's just me toying around with it. And then you can also stick on lights or microphones or all that kind of caper on the back here. Gives you an extra hole for that, or if you need to flip it round to have the camera being held in an upward position so you can film straight up and things and take a picture of what you're pointing at. It's nice, it's big, it's not that big I suppose, but it's fairly durable and somewhat robust, I guess. The only thing I'm thinking is that it would be nice to have a little bit more movement here. You know, that's about as far as it goes. Whilst the legs are fully movable, you still have this area here, which it's about 1/3 of a foot perhaps from the top of the bottom of the tripod leg up to where the mount is actually added. You still cannot adjust that, so it'd be great to be able to have these fully pull out. So if you wanted to have it closer down to the table, you could do that, but I guess that's probably only going to affect a select few. For £15, this does seem to be a pretty good addition that most photographers probably wouldn't want to go without, or most mobile photographers. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments box down below. Hit that subscribe button, give us a wee thumbs up if you fancy, and other than that, take care.